The number of electric vehicle manufacturers have increased drastically over the last 15 years. In addition to Tesla, EV-specific automakers like Lucid Motors and Rivian have gained quite a bit of prominence recently. And traditional auto manufacturers like GM, Hyundai, and BMW have also made large strategic advancements towards producing more hybrid and all-electric vehicles as of late. According to this article from Cox Automotive, the US EV market share grew to 7.2% of total new vehicle sales in Q1 of 2023, with Tesla still leading the pack of all EV vehicles sold at 64.2% of that category. So with the continued shift towards all-electric vehicles and the rise of more and more EV manufacturer options, it might be a bit confusing to know which electric vehicle brand to go with for your next new EV purchase. In this video, I'll highlight 3 reasons why I believe that Tesla is still the best choice if you're looking for a brand new EV, and why they'll still likely dominate the market in the near future. Welcome back to Daniel's Brew, where I cover personal finance and career development. So diving right in, the first reason why you should buy a Tesla is that they have the best charging network of any EV brand in the market. If you're new to the world of electric vehicles, then you've likely not yet heard of the term range anxiety. This term that many EV owners are familiar with refers to the fear of running out of battery capacity or driving range while you're out on the road. And while EV ranges are getting better and better with each passing year, they still all only average about 250 to 300 miles of driving distance when fully charged. And of course, that gets even lower in colder temperature as the chemical and physical reactions within the battery are less proficient at colder temperatures. Now, the typical reaction that most people have when they hear about EV battery capacity is, why don't you just put a bigger battery in the vehicles? Well, EV manufacturers don't do this for 2 main reasons: cost and weight of the batteries. First off, the battery is one of the most expensive components within your EV, and having too large of a battery in the car would make it cost prohibitive in the consumer market. Secondly, batteries are very heavy, so even if you installed a much larger one in your vehicle, because of the extra weight and the additional energy required to move that increased weight, you'd likely not gain much more range for the amount of additional battery hardware that's installed. All that's to say that having additional charging points when you're out and about and away from your home charging port is very important. Especially if you're looking to take a road trip anywhere with your EV, you'll need to have frequent and easily accessible charging stations, very much like gas stations for non-electric vehicles. And Tesla has one of the largest and most prominent first-party charging networks of any EV manufacturer globally, with over 50,000 charging stalls across the world, and the majority of those located in major metropolitan areas in North America. This is important because the network of other non-Tesla charging stations out there are all fragmented across a variety of different electric companies and charging providers. This means if you wanted the same level of geographic coverage of chargers in your area and you didn't have a Tesla, you'd likely need to rely on a combination of different charging networks to meet your needs. This means you'd have to sign up for accounts across all of those different networks and also be subject to the reliability, or lack thereof, of those third-party chargers. In this electric article that discusses the functionality of public EV chargers in the Bay Area, a study showed that 1 out of every 4 public charging stations in the Bay Area were non-functional when tested, which definitely calls into question the dependability of non-Tesla chargers. In contrast, that same article cites a separate survey on Tesla superchargers, and in that study, it was shown that only 4% of Tesla owners reported a major difficulty with the Tesla closed DCFC system. There's a certain peace of mind that comes with knowing that there's a Tesla-specific supercharging network, and that it's also the largest and most dependable first-party charging network in the world. And that's why this is the first reason why buying a Tesla as your next EV is the most prudent. As mentioned before in this video, Tesla owns 64.2% of the market share of all EVs sold in the US in Q1 of 2023. And according to this Inside EVs article, it's estimated that Tesla is trending towards having over 4 million vehicles produced since the company's inception. With vehicles in operation at that scale, the amount of autopilot full self-driving behavioral data that Tesla collects from its owners, who use this capability daily, is extremely vast, far greater than any other single EV manufacturer out there as of 2023. They were among the first automotive manufacturers to start developing this technology at scale, and given this long history and the immense amount of driving data available to them, it's safe to say that they've had a jump start over the competition on the advancement and the refinement of this self-driving technology. These competitive advantages have led them to receive the highest safety rating in a 2022 European test that ranked the efficiency of driver assist technology in vehicles according to a CNN CNN business article. While Tesla's autopilot and full self-driving technology isn't perfect, and whose is, it's my opinion that their research and development has the most potential for advancement in the near future. And lastly, Tesla vehicles, especially the Model Y, is one of the safest cars that's ever been produced. This article in The Driven outlines the fact that in 2022, the Tesla Model Y received Euro NCAP's highest safety score of 364 out of 400, beating over 100 other models since the new testing criteria got put into place in 2020. This rating was due in part to the advanced autonomous emergency braking system that the Tesla has, in addition to the other driver assist technology that comes standard in every Tesla vehicle. Not only did this test reveal that the Tesla Model Y was great at anticipating and mitigating potential accidents with their driver assist capabilities, the results also showed that Tesla leads the pack in the adult occupant protection category with an outstanding score of 97%. This category essentially measures how well the vehicle safeguards the passengers inside the cabin and analyzes other aspects of safety attributes in cases like rescue from the vehicle, extrication, and post-crash safety. While many new EVs and EV manufacturers are gaining prominence and growth these days, it's still easy to see that in many ways Tesla continues to be the leader in this category and has the greatest potential for advancement in the near future. Until another EV manufacturer comes along that can match or exceed all of the attributes that Tesla vehicles offer, my bet will still be on Tesla to produce the best EVs in the market. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're ready to explore actually purchasing a Tesla vehicle and want some help calculating what the true cost of ownership might look like for one of these vehicles, then check out this video that walks you through an Excel calculator, which you can download for free, of all of the components involved in a Tesla purchase. Lastly, if you're ready to make a Tesla purchase right now, feel free to use my referral code when you make your transaction online to receive a small discount or a bonus on your Tesla purchase. As of September 2023, I believe you get a $500 discount and 3 free months of FSD when you purchase with the referral code. But these terms are subject to change at Tesla's discretion, so be sure to check the Tesla website for the most current details. And that's it for this session of Daniel's Brew. Thanks for joining me today, and be sure to check out my website danielsbrew.com for more of my Tesla content. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.